to Made in Alberta and our special series called Climate Talks. The scientific process around climate change has been pretty normal, but the public debate has not. The result is that action has been stalled until, according to scientists, the last minute.
They were talking about climate warming and the effects of greenhouse gases already in the mid-1970s. So it isn't as though this is a new phenomenon. When I worked for the federal government in Canada, the first meetings on climate warming were 1979. So we've had 30 years or so to plan what we did in response to climate change. And politicians and non-scientists just have not paid any attention.
Well, Albertans are paying attention now, and most want action.
I think I'd like Canada to step up to a more robust agreement.
If China's not on board, India's not on board, then we're not going to be on board. Well, that's not the issue here. The issue is how we actually set an example for that.
I want them to be really, to say that Canada is on board and that Canada is going to develop policies in terms of agriculture, in terms of transportation, in terms of sustainability, that in fact will reduce CO2 emissions, reduce dependence upon oil.
Humanity has always strived to make our use of the Earth's energy resources more and more efficient and less polluting. But the timeline is new.
This is serious business. We've got to have another whole energy source for our economy in place in 20 years if we expect to live the sort of lifestyle we've become accustomed to.
New energy. It's not one new fuel, it's a whole new way of thinking about every aspect of energy production and consumption. Half of our new energy must come from the energy we save. New energy starts with our choices to conserve and create, use muscle power, and buy local. New energy is efficient. It means designing or re-engineering every aspect of our technological society for maximum energy efficiency. New energy is a constellation of low-impact renewable energy technologies adapted to meet the unique challenges and opportunities of each region on Earth. And finally, new energy is smart management of our remaining conventional fuel resources. We need them to build these new technologies and provide backup. We need to use fuels in such a way that we don't destroy water, land, and air.
I'm probably not going to be around to see a real crisis in food or a crisis in climate, but I know my children will and my grandchildren will, and I really think I have a responsibility to start looking out for them.
Join us next time and we'll meet an Albertan who's working on the inside of the upcoming Copenhagen Climate Talks.